Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This is going to be me reviewing the League Cup game against Colchester last night. So it was 0-0 after 90 minutes and it went on to penalties, eventually losing 5-4. So obviously I was away in Madeira for the Man United game, so I'll just quickly go over that. So obviously 2-1 win, great result for us. I couldn't actually believe it when I saw it when I was away, and a really great performance. Great goal from Ayew, proving himself again. I mean, as I mentioned in previous videos, I thought Ayew should have started against Sheffield United, but Hodgson didn't start him for whatever reason, and he again proves his worth. I think he should now be starting either alongside Benteke now or leading the front, because again, Benteke didn't really do much in last night's game. He'd played alright apparently against Man United, I heard. But again, last night against Colchester, he didn't really do anything. Again, a good goal for Patrick Van Aanholt. Obviously, we were a bit lucky at stages. Obviously, Man United winning, missing the penalty. You know, and potentially Gary Cahill might have been sent off. But at the end of the day, you know, Man United only had 3 shots on target, which is the same amount we had. And, you know, we defended brilliantly, all played together and really showed that we can, you know, take on the best in the league and we can play well. You know, Sheffield United was just a blip. Then obviously last night, losing to Colchester doesn't really back it up. But, you know, it shows that, you know, when we have an off day, especially against Sheffield United, you know, we're going to lose. When we are at our top, we can beat the big teams, you know. And, you know, that's what I really want to take, you know, forget about this last night's game. Focus on how we played against Man United. Take them to the Aston Villa game on Saturday. So yeah, really good performance from the guys. Good to get a win at Old Trafford. It's sort of been the bogey ground since we come up from the Premier League, from the Championship. Sorry, we haven't won there. We did get a point there last season, but yeah, it's good to get a win there and get our season sort of back on track after losing to Sheffield United. Anyway, on to the last night's game against Colchester in the Cup. So sort of going into it, I was expecting to win, because at the end of the day they were in League 2. Again, no disrespect to League 2 and Colchester. But, you know, we should be beating that team, you know, whatever team we put out. Obviously we put out a bunch of kids and I'll be saying different, but we didn't. We put out nice blend sort of experience, a bit of youth as well. Sort of fringe players that still need to keep fit for them to be called on. So obviously we had Hennessy, we had our young guy Woods, playing as well. He played sort of in the cup games last season. We had Kelly and Dan in sort of the defence. Townsend and McCarthy. Townsend obviously has been playing regularly in the league. McCarthy obviously we signed him from Everton, but he, you know, needs to build up his match fitness, so he got the start as well. We had Camarasa making his first start since joining us. We had Jara Riedewald, again sort of a fringe player, building up his fitness, so he needed to play. He actually played left back because Patrick Van Aanholt and sorry, I forgot that. Patrick Van Aanholt and Joel Ward, because they didn't play because they got injured. Apparently got picked up a few knocks in the Man United game. So Riedewald played left back. It's a bit of an unconventional position for him. Normally he's sort of in the midfield. We had Meyer and in the midfield. Again, he's been playing, also coming off the bench really. So again, sort of building up his match fitness. And then we had Connor Wickham building up his match fitness after yet another long-term injury. He played about 63 minutes, and then Benteke up front. Again, I was sort of hoping Benteke could score to sort of build up the confidence, but, you know, obviously he didn't. He did have a few chances, hit the bar, forced a good save from the Colchester keeper, and unfortunately we couldn't get the goal that we needed. And we did bring on Zaha and Ayew during the game. Obviously Ayew confident from his Man United goal, and Zaha played very well against Man United. Unfortunately they can get the breakthrough. Also we had to substitute Kelly off at half time, so another injury in defence, and then Gary Cahill came on. I mean, overall the game wasn't the greatest game. Colchester did have a few chances that never really tested Hennessy at all. It was sort of like, you know, they were coming at us, we were sort of dealing with them fine, and we were getting in there, but we just weren't getting the final delivery right. When we did get the chances, their keeper pulled off a good save, and then Benteke hit the bar. And overall, it was sort of quite a quiet game for both sides. And yeah, we just couldn't find that breakthrough. You know, in cup games, especially when you're playing low opposition, they're going to be up for it. They're bringing loads of fans. They're expectant of, getting an upset, and obviously they were going to play that extra gear. And you can see the players wanted it. They wanted to impress, and they did play well. To be fair, they were getting the challenges in. They were passing, showing their stuff. They are good footballers and stuff like that. Whereas I think, again, sort of like the Sheffield United game, I think we just turned up, thinking, oh, it's only Colchester, let's go, And I'm not saying that the team selection, proved that, because it didn't. I thought it was a sort of the standard team we could put out for the Cup, sort of a few, as I said, experience, bit of youth and the fringe players, which is fine. But we just looked very slow, lethargic, which I don't really understand. I know that obviously we probably did put in a lot to that Man United game, but there was 10 changes, There's so fresh players. But again, we just didn't have that zip, that extra passing, that player that's going to unlock the defence, that sort of thing. So it's sort of a very disappointing game, and unfortunate to be knocked out of the Cup this early, because obviously it's the second round we come in, technically it's the first round for us. It's been knocked out so early. It is disappointing because you sort of like a cup run. So I guess we go again in the FA Cup in January and hopefully get a cup run in there, because we're obviously having quite a good sort of run in the FA Cups at the moment. Getting to the final, obviously final a few seasons ago, and then the quarterfinals last season. So yeah, really disappointing game. Obviously, congrats to Colchester getting through to the next round. You deserve it. Obviously, penalties is hard. It is a game of luck at the end of the day when you get to penalties. All our penalties were good, apart from obviously Townsend. He missed. He just didn't get it in the corner enough, and it was quite an easy save for their keeper. But all our other penalties are really good. Their penalties obviously really good. Hennessy did get close to one. I think it was their third one he got close to. Got a glove on it, but unfortunately couldn't save it. And yeah, so we're out of the Cup. Bit disappointed, as I mentioned, but now we sort of get look on to our next game against Aston Villa on Saturday. Obviously they won on the Friday night against Everton 3-1, so good win for them. A few of their new signings scored. Obviously we won against United, so both sort of on a high. Both should be both in good form. Obviously coming back for good results. And hopefully, with full strength team out, see what happens in the week, on the next few days in terms of the injuries, sort of see who's going to be partnering Dan in defence. It'll probably be Cahill. I don't know if Saka and Tompkins are close to coming back or not, but hopefully it'll probably be Cahill, I'd assume. Obviously, I hope to see Ayew play. I think maybe Benteke should be dropped, or even play up front with Ayew, see how it works. Maybe even play Wickham, start him maybe, because we really need that fight up front. We haven't got that at the moment. I think that's where, as I mentioned in previous videos, that's where in January we're really going to need to strengthen up front. So yeah, anyway, on to Aston Villa on Saturday. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points, and sort of push on to the season, get on 7 points. So we'll have a little mini review after that. And yeah, got a couple of hard games after that. We've got West Ham away. Going to that one, that's going to be quite a hard game. We've got Wolves coming up soon as well. So it's going to be hard, but at the end of the day, that is the Premier League. It's always going to be hard. But yeah, so yeah, out of the Cup, on to the next game against Aston Villa. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points. I'll see you in the next video. Please like, subscribe. And if any Palace fans are watching this, please comment down below what you thought of the game last night. Any sort of things you think we need to do to improve on Saturday. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.